The writing process of the Velvet Mouse Show is one of fun and whimsy, and it usually begins with, what if the boys did this? I am the head writer of the show, and Scott Leeds is the other writer on the show, so the great joy is we get to write for ourselves. So I'm writing lines for him, he's writing lines for me.
It's this sort of cool modular writing experience.
We're writing lines for our bald friend G. Charles.
How dare you!
And it is a joy.
It's easy to write this show, it really is. It's so much fun because once we establish the characters and their characteristics, it made it so much easier to write for. It's really, you start with pen on paper and it just comes out.
Obviously you've never had a pizza bagel. They're delicious.
Sean Paradise is the leader.
At least he thinks he is.
He is excited, he is curious.
He's a driving force because he's a big ball of energy. He's like a puppy chasing a car.
When we were thinking about Sean, we thought, you know, what would make a great Sean voice? We kind of came to the conclusion that Michael J. Fox from Back to the Future, sort of Marty McFly, mixed with Shaggy would kind of work. The key to Sean is high-pitched and volume.
Okay guys, here's the plan. Donnie and I will slip backstage and stall the shadow agents. Jupiter will disable the laser.
Donnie is quiet, Donnie is kind of, you know, aware of everything, but he's very introspective.
Donnie is just a good guy. He's your best pal. He's the one who's never gonna lose his cool.
He's the Nesmith of the group. He's the John Lennon. He's the secret music genius. That's how I see Donnie.
You know, he may be a bit slower on the uptake, he may be a bit spacey, but I think you'll find that Donnie, if left to his own devices, can really surprise you.
He appears like he has no idea what's going on. Actually, the wheels are turning, but he's on a completely different page, which is why his brother is so important, because together they're able to move forward, I think.
Dude, you just totally ruined Laserium!
And whenever you're ready.
Are you not on?
No.
Okay.
Dude, you just totally ruined Laserium!
Jupiter is based on, I think, a great love of Mr. Spock and all alien life forms who would no doubt have to be smarter than us.
Jupiter is trying his best to fit into this world.
He doesn't try to be funny. He doesn't try to create any strife. It just happens because he's very dictionary definition, and when it applies to most things.
We need to take our positions.
Get quicker.
We need to take our positions. That wasn't any quicker.
No.
We need to take our positions.
Lucky is annoying.
Lucky is a perennial child. He is the most curious.
Bumbling,
He is in a world of wonder and amazement.
childlike,
He is the most fun, I think.
innocent.
We're all rooting for Lucky because he means well. But unfortunately, much like Gilligan, if something goes wrong, it's probably because of him.
To me, the voice of Lucky is a bad community theater actor doing Davy Jones' impression, doing Hamlet.
Oh, yes, very good, very good. I shall blend into the audience, even though I'm really keeping an eye on them.
The Velvet Mouse is part James Bond, part Michael Caine. He's it. He is, if there was a GQ for animated rodents, he would be on the cover.
Hurry, there isn't much time.
And what about me?
Dr. X is bald.
Dr. X is, of course, bald.
Well, Dr. X is bald.
Bald? Who are you calling bald?
Dr. X just wants his hair back. He's not trying to hurt anyone. He just wants hair.
He caused his own baldness with an unauthorized experiment. Therefore, he's dedicated his life not to taking over the world, not to pursue a path of evil, but a path of unauthorized and bizarre science experiments to restore his hair.
He's the Mr. Wilson to the voices Dennis the Menace.
He will fail countless times, yet he will still be there in the next episode, valiantly trying to get his hair back.
In order to play a villain and to bring subtlety and nuance and realism to that character, which is what I think I have done with Dr. X, you can't play him like a villain. who just have to play the man.
We are the guys who watch cartoons. We will sit down and watch a season of DuckTales. So at the end of the day, we're making this for us and for you, and that's okay.